Tune in every week to the Kamla Show, where we bring you interviews and conversations with technologists, entrepreneurs, filmmakers, and other news from in and around the San Francisco Bay Area. Here are highlights from our show.
Absolutely, yes. I was living with the nomads, actually, and migrating with one family, and oh boy, I made the worst nomad that the world has ever seen.
I believe you don't like horses.
It took me a while to learn how to ride without embarrassing myself.
So now you can ride?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But we worked for a long time trying to use the traditional stoves and find a way to make them more efficient, and it just was not working. We tried so many different routes, and so we had a village meeting. Everybody came together, and we're telling stories to try to figure out what a solution could be. And one of the village elders said, you know, a number of years ago, I received a solar cooker. It was a gift from the government. And I went to pick it up. My wife walked 18 kilometers to the road. When she got there, she found a 95-kilogram slab of concrete with mirrors on top of it. And that was our solar cooker. So it was a huge struggle to bring it back to their home. When they set it up, it saved them fuel. And then 3 months later, it broke because when the weather changed, the concrete completely fractured.
So you took that as a
challenge.
As a challenge, and you recreated, and I believe you went through 50 different models.
That's right, 54.
54.
Yes. And I'd be happy to speak with you about what all of the technical changes were that we made in that process.
Can you say that in a minute?
I'll try.
So your dream was to start a company, which you've started now. It's called ClipMine, and what it does, your tagline says, watch, tag, and share videos. So what you're doing is you're allowing people to go and tag their videos, which is something that is available. YouTube makes it available, but I guess there aren't too many companies doing it.
So, YouTube allows you to add annotations uploaders can do that, but the thing is that not all of the uploaders can do that, and annotations on YouTube mainly serve different purpose. They're not designed to categorize or organize the content. They're used to lead your viewers to some other videos or your website or some other places. The reason we are doing annotations is to help people navigate through the videos better, personalize their own viewing experience through the video. Right now, for example, the Alex Winter interview that we were talking about, if somebody watches it, it's I think a 15, 20 minutes long interview. People will most likely start watching and then drag the scrubber and land into another part of the video, then drag it. And it's like guesswork and it's random. Maybe they will find something interesting, maybe they will not. What we are trying to do is to taking out that guesswork. We are making the length of the video irrelevant to your experience. You should be able to come, look at the video, look at the whole content. Oh, this video talks about this, and this. I'm interested in this part, and I will watch this one part first, then second, and then third. And then you can choose to basically move on to next video.
We're looking for acts that may appeal to our younger audience, and J.C. Brooks is definitely one of those. It's very exciting, like a James Brown, but his own music.
How did you land him?
So I go around to conferences, and there's a couple of those where it's like a big trade show, and you have booths, and people are trying to sell you artists.
Oh, really?
All kinds, everything from dance and theater and ballet and.
Well, there's a trade show for that?
Yeah, and they have showcases as part of that. So you go for a week to a different city and you listen to music. And I saw J.C. Brooks appearing at the Roxy in Los Angeles, and I thought, he sounds pretty good. So we brought him in. We're having him play twice, Friday and Saturday. At the Summerfest.
How many big artists do you have in this year's festival?
Well, it depends, what you mean by big, because...
last year, being 2050, had a lot of big artists.
Yeah.
And the year prior to that, you had Pink Martini.
Yeah, so we generally have 3 or 4 that are, that have a bigger budget. All the rest is good music, but we have some really great artists, like Storm Large. She's the lead singer for Pink Martini. She'll be in the California Theater. We have Bombay Jazz with... Laurie Coryell will be in the California Theater. And on the main stage, Pink Martini, Tower of Power. We have a great show with Lettucey and a lady named Terry Lynn Carrington and some other artists on Saturday night. On Sunday, Brian Culberson. That's where Eddie Palmieri will be. But basically,
he's very famous in the salsa world.
Yeah, he is. We have a very strong emphasis on Latin music. And so that's spread out throughout the festival. We have some great artists coming in for free on Friday night, and we have several free stages, but tied in with...
If you miss any of our show, you can always tune in and watch them on our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, please feel free to send them to us. and thank you for tuning in.